2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Now a play fake. Carr. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. This defense for the Broncos, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When you look at this Bronco defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Carr. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Henry gets him the first down there, and he has steadily made a career of being the guy that gets you dependable yardage. Always in that 500 to 600-yard range. He's hoping to jump that up even more this season.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw his Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. third down, it's Nick Chubb. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On play action. Now Rodgers. It's deep for Duvernay. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
First and goal, Denver.
Chubb will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Dolphins nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. But you look at this Bronco defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Rodgers going to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Look again.
Off-tackle run here for Nick Chubb. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of one, now a loss of two, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. The Dolphins going to take their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Montgomery running right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll throw with Carr. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. Montgomery. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball at the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Open man down the field is Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Carr. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Second and 6.
Carr now to throw. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down and 8.
630. Jump out. Go, go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Notice 50. Hey, you block over here. Flip again.
Now Rodgers off play action. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returning is Peppers. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Wow.
The rain set to continue.
Wow.
We are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Rodgers.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Devin Duvernay.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, 734. That's up.
On play action, it's Carr.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Over.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh, it's deep for Duvernay.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Now Rodgers off the play fake.
Oh, it's deep for Duvernay.
And this is caught. And he's able to...
2-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now Rodgers. Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and goal.
What up? What up? What up, bro?
7 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you can concede at the you can concede at that score if you want.
Rodgers to throw once more. That swung out to Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage.
Yeah, put my meat on it, bro.
Back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
What, Rainbow like Call of Duty? That's all the meat that was left? Is that piece?
Yeah. Timothy Hodges.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro.
All right, I'm going to put it up. You got 20 seconds. Just get out of my quick, all right?
Motherfucker, next one on steps. What, Rainbow like Call of Duty? Give that bullshit, man. to do this.
Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she popping for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big titty, east never hold rare. Top dog, 6 top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, man. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rare, bad, real, never switch, that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way. Still that way, still that way, still that way, still broad day, live that way, drill that way. Came a long way, real long way. It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps, yeah. It's sweet, it's my time, I know Patty Philippe. They was yapping, I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot, I don't creep. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. I see a car at the bottom, and with that I climb to the peak. They know what I'm on, they address me as chief. I be tripping waters like a reef. Split off with the bag, but I ain't no thief. It's a sweet, they ain't have a chance. I be locked on that cash in the trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like lamb. She go to your dance. It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, my talk is cheap, yeah. It's a sweet, get up, it's a sweet, yeah. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps, yeah. Mr. Clean, game nice, but I play it so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, I boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. GMF, hold it down for the team. It's a sweet right. Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toes up in the drip. I bet they didn't notice. Your force ones got me walking like POTUS. God's child, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All 4 pockets equally swollen. It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps, yeah. It's bag season, I'm gonna post like a center. Diamond chains and I'm making the one. All these rings on, you can tell I'm a winner. I'm a walking bucket like that boy out in them. Got the pink slip for these whips, ain't no rims. Let it breaking records, give them something to remember. Money, power, they respect it so simple. Separate good and great as they mental. It's a sweet, what? It's a sweet, yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. It's a sweet, yeah. Hey, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps, yeah. Whoa. No TLC, I'm too lit, we can't creep. Flight to Miami, I stay with that heat. I'm